Welcome to our meditation practice, and thank you for being here, as always, with your open heart. And the idea that is coming to my heart and to my mind now is the word surrender. Surrender to what it is, where you are, how you feel. Accept where you are, how things are, how you feel. Accept what is happening in your life right now. Accept yourself as you are right now. And now bring awareness to your mind, to the thoughts that are moving through your mind. Surrender to the images. No need to control anything. You are just watching and noticing what's happening in your mind. And you accept. You accept your ego. You accept your shadow. You accept all the definitions that you gave to yourself. You accept all the definitions that you accepted from others. Everything that it is right now, that you are noticing, that you are realizing, you are accepting. And notice what happens when you accept. Notice what happens when you accept that you were defined as short or tall, smart, not smart enough, compassionate, self-centered. Everything that you heard from others and you accepted and you believed it, you are accepting it in yourself right now. You know now what it is. And perhaps it hurt you. Perhaps it limited you. Maybe it was hard and painful to accept, but still you decided to accept it and carry it in you, within you, around you. And today, you accept that you accepted everything that is in you now. And that is okay. And notice how you feel when you accept, when you surrender to what it is. Notice the old version of yourself that accepted that definition, because that version of yourself did not know that she or he had a chance, an opportunity, a right to say no, because that old version of yourself did not know how to set boundaries, how to honor and respect herself or himself. It saw that definition that other gave her and imposed on her, but at that time did not understand that she had the right to say no. But you are the one watching that version of yourself. Maybe it was a 2-year-old version of yourself, maybe a 10-year-old version of yourself. Maybe it was yesterday's version of yourself. How the you that you are today in this space of love and acceptance, how are you feeling? That old version of yourself is giving you this box with all the definitions inside. This box that she has been carrying in herself. She is now giving it to you. How are you feeling? Can you open the box and take a look at all the definitions in it? Everything that she has been accumulating through her life, every day, every moment. And take one definition that resonates in your heart, that makes you feel uncomfortable. Notice that command that someone gave you, and you felt you needed to accept it. And you are today accepting that moment. But now you know your loving power, and now you understand that you have freedom to change, to free yourself from things that are not in alignment with your wisdom, with your power, with your consciousness today. Maybe it was a definition that you have to prove yourself, that you have to be perfect, that you have to help when you're asked. Maybe it was a definition that you're not good enough, that you don't move fast enough, or maybe that you have to slow down. Maybe you cannot be your authentic self because you are too much for others. Whatever it is that you are finding in that box that is not in alignment with your heart, take it out of that box and look at that word, look at that sentence, look at that energy, look at that vibration, look at that idea. Is it making any sense to carry it in you? If it does, why? Take a deep breath in, exhale. If you find that you are not in alignment with this idea, if you find that does not reflect the light that you are today, if you find that that definition is not you, understand that you can release it. Understand that you can leave it right where you are. Put it on the floor without judging yourself, without judging the old version of yourself, without judging the idea. You are just making a choice right now. You either want it in you or you don't. And if you don't, you can put it on the floor. It's not for you anymore. It's heavy and you don't want to carry it in you, on you, and around you. Leave it on the floor. Look at it with love because it was a part of you and it helped you get where you are today. It taught you many, many lessons. It helped you transform and grow and understand yourself better, to the point that you are making the choice right now to not carry it anymore. It's giving you that freedom. Leave it on the floor. Look at it with love. Turn around. And now continue walking on your path and sense, connect with this idea of how that sentence, how that definition, how that word becomes light, becomes a spark of light, becomes a seed of light. And little by little, that seed gets deeper into earth and start growing roots. And now you can see a beautiful tree coming out where you planted that seed. Take a deep breath in, exhale. That is a tree of wisdom. That is a tree of personal growth. That is a tree of expansion and growth. Not a part of who you are anymore, but it became a tree of light. It's the gift that you are giving to that idea, to that word, to that sentence, for being a part of your life. You are not judging it as bad or heavy. You appreciate what it did for you. And out of appreciation, you planted and gave it the opportunity to become a tree. And as a tree, it balances off all the heaviness that gave you. As a tree becomes a part of creation, serving others, it becomes a tree on your road, a beautiful tree. But it's not a part of your life. And you feel happy because what felt so heavy and limiting now is a beautiful tree that will have its own life. And you will rearrange and readjust to your life without that definition, leaving behind that loving light. Take a deep breath in, exhale. How are you feeling? How is your heart feeling? Do you feel lighter? Check with your heart and remember that you can do this exercise for every sentence, every word, every idea that limits your life. For every understanding that is not letting you grow and live in freedom. You have to be brave to open that box every morning. Look what is in there. Look what is not in alignment with who you are that morning. And take what is not in alignment out of that box. Plant it. And allow that to become a tree of light. Leave it behind. And continue walking without that heavy weight on you. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release, release, Release everything that is not you anymore. So every day you can be more authentic to your own light, to yourself. Deep breath in again. Feel the opening in your heart. Exhale. Release, release, release everything that slows you down, everything that limits you, everything that others are imposing on you. Release, release, release. One more deep breath in. Exhale. And when you feel ready, open your eyes.